coming your way shortly. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Kuminga, Holiday out there with Levine. Then it's Williams. And it's Matkovic in at the power forward. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the four slot. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend. You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
To the inside, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Seattle. And by Victor Wembanyama. Fox passes to Champagnie. Here's Matkovic, defended by Wembanyama. Holiday looking over the floor. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
This is one of the things that makes Holiday so good. He's able to concentrate at a high level, even when the defense is right there.
Now, here's Fox. What a tremendous game he played against Utah.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Matkovic. Misses the baby hook. Castle against Levine. Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Kuminga. Down low. There's Levine. And the cheer by Levine.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Kings. Holiday against Fox. Here's Champagnie. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fox. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. A 15-footer and the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Now here's Levine. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Williams, a screen on Castle.
San Antonio foul. Champagnie. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Williams, a screen on Castle. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Holiday.
and the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shot.
Vassell inside the line. Again, the Spurs good for two.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Kuminga, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Castle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
To the paint. Here's Champagnie. Matkovic with the rebound.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
And here's Holiday. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
Anytime they want, 24/7, give the ball to Holiday and just let him make a play.
Seattle shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And the first one drops.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And talk about a battle that just kept going on. It really is a good feeling bringing home a double overtime win.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
They get it back. Wembanyama hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Quick look now at some stats here for Holiday.
He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Matkovic. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
San Antonio with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
For Seattle, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Here's Champagnie, still without a basket. And Fox has it in the corner. No good from outside. Seattle trails by 4. Here's LaVine. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Every team needs hustle players, guys that give you everything at both ends, and that's exactly what Nesmith is to this group.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Castle on the wing. They set the pick. Lets it go. Rebound by Williams.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now LaVine. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. 6 to shoot. Matkovic's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Seattle trails by 4. Holiday with it. Williams a screen on Fox. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. See the stat sheet here for Zach LaVine.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left it. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Out to the right wing. For 3, Olynyk. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Here's Williams. Rebound by Olynyk.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Thomas. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They set the pick, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, Seattle. They're down in 8th place.
And I think for Seattle, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway. He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Back to Nesmith. And he hits it to tie the game up. Nesmith has got 5 points so far.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch and shoot situation.
And here is Johnson. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Jazz. Seattle grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Now, here's Bryant. Still yet to score. Inside, there's Cornette. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Mitchell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Seattle making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Well, Aaron Nesmith isn't just a high-effort player, Clay. He also provides a valuable skill set.
He sure does, Kevin. I mean, he's strong, he's athletic, can guard a couple of positions, he rebounds effectively for his size, and he's a sniper from the three-point line. He's an absolute laser. And I think his greatest attribute is his competitiveness as a defender.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so Bryant will bring it up for San Antonio. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Thomas, no good.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thompson for 3. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Seattle.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, Fox.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Fox hits them both. "11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Thomas. And he drives in, lays it up off the glass. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Torrey Craig is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Castellan at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kuminga up top. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Kuminga's got his first basket.
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
Vassell against Thompson. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. And the basket by Vassell.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Outside, Kuminga. Mitchell dishes to Levine. Shoots over Johnson. Levine's shot is off. The Spurs with the lead. To the middle. It's deflected. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Levine. Johnson's shot is off. And Seattle's shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Levine kicks to Mitchell. Now Castle. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Utah.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Matkovic. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 8. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. A fader. And the shot falls short this time. Seattle trails by 5. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pass to Castle. To the paint. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, then on Sunday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Down low, Kuminga fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this play took real commitment from Kuminga. Just never gave up on it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Tipped away. Stolen by Holiday. Pushing it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
For Seattle, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good, Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good too.
And so he hits both.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
To the inside. Here's, oh my goodness, Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Holiday with it. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Matkovic. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Inside, here's Cornette, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the shot goes in.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Victor Wembanyama here. The past month has been surreal. First in blocks, 5th in rebounding, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Here's Vassell. That one goes. Count it. Vassell's got 11 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Holiday. Lock at 6. Outside Levine. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The basket counts and one. Will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And it's Seattle with the ball. 7-point differential. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for San Antonio. And then for Seattle, Neesmith comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. From past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Levine for 3. It's good from long range. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Fox looking it over. Cornette kicks to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now here's Neesmith. He's guarded closely. Champagnie passes to Cornette. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Now here's Levine. He's got 9. Outside Thomas. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Oh, inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Thomas against Fox. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ryan's checked in for San Antonio. Mitchell, he's checked in for Seattle.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Fox. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Seattle grabs the miss. Right side, Thomas. And Thomas with the stuff.
Oh, nice slam there by Thomas. This guy just gets it done in so many ways.
San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Olynyk sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Thomas against Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nesmith. Makes it off the glass.
Excellent balance and concentration from Nesmith, showing you some toughness on that finish.
And so it's San Antonio with it. And here is Vassell. He's got 11. He takes it in. It's Vassell on the wing. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Seattle calls timeout. Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Seattle trails by 4. Here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Spurs leading by 4. Now Fox. 6 points for him. Vassell was screen on Mitchell. Here's Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Fox.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Vassell. And Seattle also making a change. Holiday's checked in. Fox hits them both.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked. But when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him.
And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. They know when to push the action and when to pull it back.
Greg, as you said, they're nearly all top of the league in block shots. You better be able to score from the perimeter against them because it is not easy to bring it inside. First free throw is good.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio with the ball. They lead by 4. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Outside Holiday. Back to Kuminga. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, I like how quickly Fox pulls up on defenders. If you're not there tightly guarding him, he's going to school you with the jump shot.
Holiday against Fox. Thomas down low. Over Johnson. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas can spread his selection out on the floor, which keeps the defense guessing.
Up top, Fox. Guarded by Holiday. Johnson's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Pass to Craig. Taken away by Holiday. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
Yeah, I've been impressed with all those guys so far, but I want to see who holds up down the stretch.
Yeah, the length of an NBA season tends to take its toll on rookies, especially as opponents adjust to them. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And